Hi, my name's Dave Farrow, two-time Guinness record holder for memory, and today's talk is about my experience as a Tibetan Buddhist and meditating. In fact, a very specific answer to a question on the video that I posted last week. I'm just kind of getting this channel started, figuring out what it is, so this video is going to be kind of off the top of my head, but that last video I was talking about how I was a Buddhist for about 8 to 10 years of my life. And I originally got into it to overcome my ADHD. I was meditating at the temple in Toronto, if you want to know specifically. It was like in my 20s. And it was a fantastic experience. And the thing is, I was asked just after my last video, why did I quit? Why did I stop that form of meditation? I never actually shared this before, but there is kind of I won't say a dark side, but a downside to achieving bliss through meditation. So here's my experience. Everybody's experience is different, so I'm interested in what you might react to them. If you're ready to learn how your brain really works, well, that's why I wrote Brain Hacker. Because your brain is not broken, the world is. Brain Hacker is over 55 brain hacks for things like canceling cravings to stick to your diet, sleeping better, speed reading, sharpening communication, increasing IQ, and of course, better focus and memory. But it's also in story form, so it's easier to learn, following how I went from being an ADHD dyslexic kid at the bottom of all my classes to rising so fast they thought I was cheating, to breaking Guinness World Records for memory and building businesses around the world. It's all based around one core idea, that life is shaping your brain to fail, but brain hacks train your mind for success, so you can thrive in the modern world without being consumed by it. So buy Brain Hacker today, and with proof of purchase, you actually get a discount on my other courses and products, and then consider joining brainhackers.com, where over 1,000 members so far are sharing their brain hacks from their life. See you there. I was meditating so much to overcome my ADHD and just, get emotionally stable and strong and everything, and it really worked. The meditation worked. I was clear-headed, focused. But more than that, I achieved a level of bliss that I can't even describe. And somebody asked me, what did it feel like? So I'll describe it as clear as I can. If you've ever felt anger overcome you, right, where it kind of starts in the base of your body, at least for me it does, and kind of builds up and kind of overwhelms you like a wave, just think of that, but it's bliss. It's absolute joy, carefree happiness. Now you might think, if I can just sit down and cross my legs and achieve that fairly easily, why would I quit doing it? Well, I did it for years, and I realized the fundamental principle behind Buddhism is detachment. And that means that you don't care about things. And this is my interpretation. Obviously, there's many forms of Buddhism. What I was practicing might be different. Everybody's experience is different, so don't destroy me in the comments. But this was my take on it, that the more I was able to detach, the more I could achieve that bliss that I was looking for. But at the same time, when I stopped caring about the outcome of anything, outcome of relationships, outcome of my career, outcome of anything, I lost all my ambition. And that was fine. When you actually lose your ambition and you're in that state and you don't have it, it feels really good. But after a little while, I realized that I was just existing. I wasn't growing. And I had a tremendous desire to stop the meditation, stop this stage, and actually give something to society. I felt I had something to do, something to grow. And it felt like at that stage in my life, again, young guy, 20s, 30s, the best thing I could do for myself would be to stop kind of sitting in bliss and to start going into the fight, to actually try to achieve something that resembles my potential. And I don't know if I got there, but I sure as hell gave it a try. And I still do every day today. I never really stopped doing meditation. I still meditate regularly. It helps me overcome any emotional challenges. I stopped it shortly after COVID and after a death in my family. That affected me a lot, and I really regretted that, because that just threw me into a horrible space for years. But when you get back into the habit of meditation, you get back into that habit of mental stability and strength, and that's really where I found so much strength. So I do still meditate, but I meditate to calm my mind, to find peace, to find answers. But instead of detaching from all my worldly possessions and detaching from the outcome, I actually do a manifestation meditation. I try to bring into reality the things that I want to accomplish, and let me say, I've done quite a bit of manifesting and been able to accomplish things that, well, let's just say it just has surprised so many other people. I won't get into it, but my life is fantastic because of that, in my opinion. I manifested the life that I truly, truly want, whether it's relationships, whether it's, the success of my son, whether it's, where I live and business opportunities and all of that. So that's really been my trip, my travel, and maybe when I retire, I'll get back to a more detached form of Buddhism again, where I can detach from things and feel that bliss again, because I'll be honest, I do miss it. But, there's nothing like the feeling of being alive and actually being on the roller coaster, doing the ups and the downs of life. It certainly doesn't feel as good as just pure bliss, but it's somehow more satisfying for me at this stage. So I'd love to hear your experience. Does this gel with whatever you've experienced before as well, or do you disagree with me? Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, even do a direct message to me. Love to hear your thoughts, and I hope you join us again for another Brain Hackers, where I talk about essentially how to hack the brain to achieve things in your life. Thank you very much.